Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day, enjoying this Friday. Today we're going to talk about cryptocurrencies. I'm going to show you some price charts I look at to get an idea of what's going on with the market regarding crypto. Also, I want to talk about a market cap, whether it be for stocks or for cryptocurrency. You really need to understand a market cap to keep things in perspective. I got a couple little sites I'm going to show you that are fun to check out. Also, I'll talk about some basic mining stuff. If you might be interested in mining, I'll tell you the story about mining and how I got into it. And it's actually pretty easy. It looks very intimidating, but it's really not. You just got to put a little time and effort into it. Research it a little, and once you get going, one will lead to two, and two will lead to four, and eventually you'll get a big electric bill, but you may get some money. So also, I'm going to go on eBay. I'll show you guys a couple prices. What to look for, what to buy, and most importantly, what not to buy regarding graphics cards. I'm going to explain to you the difference between CPU mining, which is using your computer, versus a GPU, which uses a graphics card. So I'm just going to try to clarify some of that, make it easier to understand. Also, I'll show you, some good stuff to look for, stuff that you could actually use in the future and not just have become a paperweight in the past. So I'm going to jump on. We'll check it out. See what we got going on today. Okay, so this is just a nice little chart that I got here that I use when I jump on. It's a coinmarketcap.com. It shows you the trending ones. Here's the top of the page, CoinMarketCap. You can do cryptocurrencies, exchange, NFT, and a couple other things. I have no idea what they're talking about. But up here in the top, it'll show you the actual market cap, which is the whole cap of the market, and how much value was traded in 24 hours. The dominance is 41% Bitcoin to 19.4 Ether. The gas fee right now, if you guys are concerned about gas fees, this is a nice little site to look at. 34 joules is very, very, very cheap. That's a good price now if you're looking to do something. You've been waiting to buy something and convert it over to Ethereum. You don't want to get hit with a high gas fee. Right now is a low time. So that this is really, really good to research so that you'll understand why you're buying $500 and paying $300 in gas fees through Ethereum. But when Ethereum gets to 2.0, it's going to make the price a little bit lower in regards to gas fees. That's not going to be good for the miners, but I guess overall, for the people that use Ethereum, it's going to make a lot more easier transactions, and it should make the coin itself be worth more money in the future. I'm hoping. But just like that, regarding Ethereum 2.0, there's been many delays, and it always seems like it just keeps getting pushed back a little bit at a time. So we're looking at today's top trending, biggest gainers recently added. I really don't pay attention to the recently added because those are considered long shots. So right here's Bitcoin's number one. It's worth $40,469 today. It's up less than 1% in 24 hours. It's down 7.5% in 7 days. And this is the market cap. This is really the important thing, the market cap that you got to understand. Once you understand the market cap, it helps everything out. This is the trading volume. They're traded $25 billion, so there's a lot going on. This is actually the supply of the coin itself. There's 19 million of them, and there's a chart in the last 7 days. You can click on it. So say, for instance, the market cap, Bitcoin is the biggest one right here. It's at 771 billion. The next closest one is 366,000. So before I get too carried away, I'm going to jump on. And I'm going to explain to you market cap. This is really, really important to realize so that you can get realistic expectations. I'm not sure if it's this one. No, this one right here. So what is market cap? Market cap, whether it be for stocks or for cryptocurrency, it's the total value. If you take all the stocks and add them up to what the current price is, will give you the market cap. Same thing with the crypto coins. If you take the total supply by the current price, you're going to get the market cap on it. So you really need to know what market cap is. Once you understand market cap, it's going to definitely help you out in regards to learning what possibilities the price of the coin or a stock might go to. But just take it, I should say, don't take it for granted. But every once in a while, there's an exception to the rule, and the price might go crazy and skyrocket, but it's only going to be temporary. So if you're in on it and you're right there at the time, you could make some crazy money. But if you're not watching your stock or crypto, chances are, as fast as it went up, it's going to go back down. So let's talk about market cap a little bit. I made another little cheat sheet. I'll show you guys right here. I got to pull it up. So these are just a couple companies that we talk about a lot on the chat. So I'm going to take, for instance, we'll pop up this little hand chart I made real quick. Someday I'll figure out how to use the little whiteboard, and I'll make it a lot nicer so I could draw pretty pictures for you. But for now, I just use a little clipboard and a black Sharpie. So here's where we're at. Bitcoin's market cap is $771 billion. Ethereum is $366 billion. And SHIB is $14 billion. Dogecoin is $19 billion. We'll jump to the stock side real fast to tell you about that. Apple is 2.7 trillion. So it goes million, billion, trillion. AMC is 9.25 billion. GME is 11.5 billion. And Tesla's 1 trillion. So those are some of the stocks out there, and Apple being the big boy at 2.7 trillion, and also Bitcoin at 771 billion. So that's something you want to keep in mind when you're trying to figure out, what you think the price could go to. So this is something that definitely is going to help you understand more about the market. So we're going to jump back to this screen, and we'll talk more about this because it'll make more sense now about understanding the crypto prices. This is also the same for stocks. So if you look, Bitcoin, like I said, has got 771 billion. There's their 24-hour volume in the coins. So let's say we'll go down and we'll scroll down a while. So I'm just looking for a coin you might be familiar with or seen out there. Okay, let's just say this is a super old token. I got some of it. It's called BAT, Basic Action Token right here. It's currently at 72 cents. It's up 0.5%, 24 hours, 7 days. It's down 6%, but almost everything's been down for the last 7 days. This is the market cap. This is only $1 billion. Over the last 24 hours, they traded 61 million. So there's a good amount going on of trading there. And also, they have 1,499,000,000 coins. So that's also something to consider when you're figuring it out. And just say, for instance, we'll look at KAVA. I have no idea what it is. It's 428. It's down 1%, down 11, almost 12%. Their market cap is 746. Also, their volume, which is really important to look at, is 74 million. So there's some trading going on. And sometimes we have have people jump into the stream, and they want to talk about a new coin that they're coming out with, which is fine and dandy. I believe that, in my opinion, you need a couple long shots to go for. So if you feel comfortable, maybe put $100 in it, or $500, or whatever you could financially afford to lose, because chances are they're going to tank. So I'd recommend taking your profits as soon as you can, but you got to check, their market cap. And especially with the new coins, you want to look at the volume, because if the volume is only, like, say, $24,000, they traded in 24 hours, there's a good chance if you buy that coin, you're going to be stuck with that coin due to the fact that there's such little volume of trading that nobody's actually trading it. So you're just going to have to sit on it and look at it and hope it goes up. And then you're going to have to keep babysitting it. And if the price does go up, you're going to have to get out of it while it's being traded, because low volume in a 24-hour period means, there's interest in the coin possibly, but nobody's willing to, buy it. So make sure you check, like when somebody jumps on the chat and they talk about, a new coin starting up or whatever it might be, check the volume, because the volume, it speaks loud and clear what's going on. Everybody's got a new coin coming out. That's how you make money, by making something new. And hopefully people will jump on it. And most of the time, the people that make new coins, they are the one that actually makes the money. And just like anything else, it might start out that you're having fun with it and you're having a good time, and you're making a couple dollars, and eventually, you lose interest and move on to something else. And if you're the developer and, you made, say, I'm just throwing a stupid number at you, say you made $1 million off it in a couple days, well, you might jump onto something else, and then that one might just go to the toilet. I've got a lot of those myself, which I use through crypto wallet. I got a crypto wallet. That's the easiest way to go after some long shots. But you also got to have a couple long shots in your portfolio, because those are the ones that are going to take you, possibly hit it out of the park and make you, I'm not going to say a millionaire, but make you some very good gains. But most of the time, I would say, this is just my opinion, 99% of the time, those coins are going to just turn out to be nothing, and you're going to lose your money. So you really got to be on top of these little coins that are coming out. And if you do make some money, I recommend selling them once you get whatever profit range you're looking for in the plus. Don't do like I do and keep holding on to them, saying it's going to go up. You start trading with your emotions. You keep thinking it's going to go higher and higher, and all of a sudden it goes down. You go, man, I should have sold that thing when I could have made, $400 or $500. So if you double your money, whatever you might have into it, that would be, a good idea for you to do, especially on something so new. And then you could always buy back in, and if you miss out on the opportunity, well, at least you made $400 or $500 say off that coin. It's better than losing your, original investment, whether it be $100, $300, $500. I'm not sure where you stand, on a coin, but like I said, you do need to have those, one or two, maybe even three of them in your portfolio to see what you might do in regards to making some crazy money, such as if you have a coin like, say, a Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those are much more stable. There's a good chance you're not going to make crazy money, but you're also not going to lose all that money you put into it. So, you might lose a couple dollars here and there. I got a good chart right here I want to show you that's pretty cool. If I could find it. I found this pretty interesting. It's Bitcoin versus the biggest companies and assets in the world market cap. It's on Coin Market Cap. I was just clicking through some of their little programs that they had, or ads, or some what was I going to say? Ads that they might have, or some information that you could read up on. This is pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting. I was just talking about Bitcoin in general. So if you scroll down and look at it, you're going to see Apple's #1, and then you look at it again. It tells you their 24-hour volume, which is huge. It tells you their market cap, say 2.7 trillion. It tells you their 1 year low, 122.25 to 182. and you're down 3%. But in the long run, you can't really be scared that they're down because everything should go back up, hopefully. So this is a pretty interesting website. Check it out. You can see Microsoft is second, what they're worth, their prices for the year. I have no idea what Alpha Incorporated by Google is. I know it's part of Google. It's just another part that they're probably trying to put some of their money in different areas instead of putting them all in one basket. There's another Google one under it, Alphabet Incorporated. So it's pretty interesting. There's Amazon's number 5, Tesla, Vanguard number 7. Vanguard and the SPY, that's what they should be talking about. Bitcoin, and if you keep looking down, Facebook, which is Media's 11. It's pretty interesting. Nvidia, Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, Visa, ExxonMobil. So you keep looking down. Some people, Home Depot, Coca-Cola, Bank of America. So Bitcoin is pretty high up on this chart. So like I said, that's just something you would want to consider. And the more research you do, the more comfortable you're going to be. But you got to understand what market cap is, because if you're going to say that the market cap, since we've been on the jewels right here on the Ethereum gas fee, it went up to 36, which is only 2, which isn't bad, because a lot of times I'm on here, it's over 100, sometimes 150. And at that point, you really don't want to take a chance in regards to paying that fee. I mean, if you need to, you could pay that fee, but I don't want to say it's highway robbery. But it just takes away from what you're trying to buy into a specific coin. So I hope maybe that answered some of your questions in regards to looking up cryptocurrency or a stock. Knowing what the market cap is very important. Also, the 24-hour 24-hour volume. That's going to show you what's going on in regards to how much money is being traded on that stock, and whether or not that you're wasting your time, or if you should go after another investment that's got more action or movement in it. Here's a little fun site I want to show you real quick. If you guys are want to be happy, check some stuff out that's fun to look at. I'll put it on in the background. It's pretty cool. I told a couple people about it already. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. I think it's pretty cool. It's called Crypto Bubbles. I just leave this on in the background. It's pretty cool, and it just shows you. This is all just for cryptocurrency, and all the ones in red are down. It shows you how much they're down. The ones in green are the ones that are up, and the bigger the bubbles, the bigger the news is, either bad or good in regards to being up or down. So this is pretty cool, and if you scroll down a little bit, pretty cool website. It shows you all the coins, where they stand for the day, how they rank. This is really important, in my opinion, on how they rank, because this is going to give you a better opportunity to keep your money and not lose it real fast. I'm not saying such as in a rug pull, but these are more stable coins that you're going after, and there's a good chance they're going to hold their value tomorrow, or at least be close to their value, what you put into it. And you shouldn't lose. I mean, you might lose, but you shouldn't lose crazy money. But it's the stocks, and it's also crypto, so anything's possible. It can go to zero at any time. There is no guarantee. Just like back in the day when I first started out with Morgan Stanley, I met a guy back in the 90s at his office. It was very impressive. It was a beautiful building. And he made you sign a paper. And if you read the fine print real close, it said, there's a chance that you might lose all your money. And like a dummy, because I wanted to become a millionaire, I signed the paper hoping that, I wouldn't lose that money, but they're just covering their behind. So this is pretty cool. So say, for instance, you were interested in Solana. It shows you the current price is 102. Their market cap is 34 billion. And it shows you what the market cap, the top one is 764. So you can click on it. It shows you what it traded in the last 24 hours, which is huge, 1.21 billion. So this would be a good coin, possibly. You're not going to lose. So if you click on the coin, it'll show you one of them is worth $102. That's American money. It's ranked 7th. It shows you the market cap, the 24-hour volume. and it shows you the price is at 102, and it shows you a week ago you could change this to a different if you wanted, and it shows you the price was $118, and it shows you it dropped down as low as to 98 on April the 11th at say 7 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. And here's a chart just showing you what to do. So Crypto Bubbles is a pretty cool site to have running in the background. Like I said, it's fun to look at, and it's a pretty interesting. If you're having a bad day, maybe these bubbles will make you smile for a minute. So we're going to jump over. We're going to talk about mining real quick. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I answer all my questions to the best of my ability. If I can't answer my questions, I let you know. I'm not going to give false hope and false information. So we're going to stop sharing this. So we're going to talk about mining. We're going to jump onto mining. This is a good place to start. I know some people might not be interested in mining. I'll tell you real quick how I got into mining, which led me into the AMC stock. I started doing. Hey, Drew, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Not working today, Drew? I'm going to start on Monday. This Monday, I'll be ready to go. So I bought some crypto about 2 years ago, and it was doing okay. I was back on Robinhood back in the day. Some people might not like Robinhood, but I liked Robinhood because it was for free, even though Robinhood is an IOU. This is before they took the button away with Dogecoin. Hey, Shredder, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. So I started buying cryptocurrency. I started with a small account of $1,000. It got me in the game. If you're going to look into getting the game, I'd recommend, if you had $1,000, I'd recommend buying 60% or 50% of Bitcoin, 25% of Ethereum, and then 25% a couple of smaller coins, which are more of a long shot. No, we got so much rain. Yeah, I guess real windy up here today. I got the wind. I'm hoping to get on them next week because the lawns are finally starting to green up here. And I don't want to get behind. Sometimes I do, and then it stinks. So to go back to the story real quick, I bought some crypto, and I was doing some trading with Bitcoin, flipping them. I was doing it on Robinhood because it was one of the 5 that they had back in the day. And I was making anywhere from $20 to $30 a day extra and just flipping the Bitcoin. And so eventually the Bitcoin started going sideways. So I started watching some videos on YouTube about mining, and mining made me some extra money. It wasn't crazy money. It was for a little bit. It was making me anywhere from, say, $40 to $50 extra per day from just running them in the background on electricity. I had many GPU cards. And now it's down to, say, maybe $20 a day because nothing stays high forever. So that's how I jumped into doing mining, which it might seem complicated and hard, but it's really not. But if you're interested in doing mining, this is a good place to start. It's called What to Mine. And there's a bunch of other programs you can click on here. And if you're not sure, like, GPU, it'll show you different cards. ASIC is an application-specific integrated circuit, which is like, say, for Bitcoin. It shows you new coins. I have no idea. And ETH I never clicked on. But this is a good place to start because it'll show you what each card pays per day. These are GPU cards, graphics cards, not CPU. A CPU is a mining just from your computer's hard drive processor. That's not very profitable nowadays. Hey, English Toad, what's going on? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Toad, I'm not sure. Shredder, I'm not sure you were. I was talking about market cap. If you guys don't understand market cap, let me know, because market cap is something you want to figure out. Market cap's going to kind of tell you what's going on, instead of taking a long shot. So I'm talking about cryptos right now. So I'll jump back there for a second, Toad, and show you. But this right here, it shows you, this is the newest card, when it was released, how many mega hash you can get, how many watts it takes. Watts is electricity that's used. Also, this is a revenue of $5.27 you can make a day. It used to be almost $10 months ago when I got into it, so it's almost cut in half. This is your profit after 24 hours on electricity costs. Okay, it says the crypto market cap is approximately $2 trillion. What do you think it will be in 10 years? I'm going to get my crystal ball in a second, Toad. I'm not being mean to you or nothing. I'm just going to try it before I lose my train of thought here, in case anybody wants to learn how to do any crypto mining. If you look on here, this is going to show you what's the most profitable to do. This is actually mining Ethereum itself, which I do. And also I have NiceHash, which I'll talk about NiceHash. This is a great window to get you into learning how to do mining. It's super simple. I showed Frank how to do it, and Frank knows how to do it now, so he's going to go to the next level of getting actually just using the cards and just going and directly mining and not doing NiceHash. A NiceHash is a third-party person that you mine through, and they basically take your hash rate, they mine, and they take the coin and they give you, most of the money, but they take a couple cents. Like right here, they take 8 cents if you look at it. And Ethereum Classic, you don't want to go to, because for right now, Ethereum Classic only pays $2.86 an hour. So real quick, this is going to show you the most profitable way to go. I wouldn't mind none of these long shot coins. Like say this one, 2 down. It's called Octopus. It pays $2.52. If you can do it, I would just get this one for $3.46. Go after what you can make the most money, because who knows what when Ethereum becomes 2.0. Who knows what's going to happen with all the mega hash from Ethereum and where it's going to go, the hash rate, and how much money you're going to make. So I'd say go after the biggest amount of money you possibly can make in a second, or I should say make in a day. So if you look at these cards, green is NVIDIA. It's the RTX series. Red is AMD. In my area, NVIDIA is the card of choice. AMD, cards are available, but they're not as popular, but they're just as good. It's kind of like saying back in the day, you had a Pentium or you had an AMD chip. It's basically the same thing with the graphics cards. So if you look down, there's some cards over here, and it just tells you how much they're worth by profitability. And so as it gets lower on the list, you're going to make less money. It shows you here, how much mega hash it makes. And mega hash, I used to consider mega hash would be 10 cents. So realistically, when I was doing good with my cards, we're on this 3060 fully unlocked. I'll show you when I get to the eBay page. It makes 48 mega hash. So when it was doing good and I was in it and things were good, I would times that by 10 cents. So I should make $4.80 a day off of it. But now it's down to $1.95 because everything's kind of in the tank. So as you keep scrolling down, it just shows you all different cards and what they make. The lower you get to the bottom, the less they're worth and the less they're going to make you. And there just comes a point when it's not even worth mining them in regards to what you're making. But myself, I got so much invested in the crypto cards, the GPUs, I should say. I'm just going to keep mining them and just hold the coin because I'm able to pay my electric bill. And I'll just keep that coin, which should hopefully someday possibly go up. Maybe it goes the wrong way, and then I totally shot myself in the foot. But these will tell you, what the card is, when it was made, and what it makes, how many watts it makes, and what's the best one to go after. So this is really a good site to go to check it out in that of what you possibly could make. And like I said, you just do more research on these top ones up here, and it'll tell you. You could add many cards to it that you got. Okay, so Todd, I'm going to jump back to your question before I go to NiceHash for a second. The crypto market cap is $2 trillion. What do I think it'll be in 10 years? I'm hoping a lot, but with the $2 trillion, I don't know, because maybe in a year, maybe 2 years, who knows what's going to come along and become the next thing that people are interested in. Because if people are interested in cryptocurrency, say, but if they do lose interest in the cryptocurrency and move on to something better that might make them money, which I don't know what the next thing is going to be. It might be something totally different than cryptocurrency. But I was saying back in here, if you could check it out. Where was this at? Right here. So I was on this page that I look at during the day to check stuff out. And it told me that the market cap yesterday was 1.8 trillion, so almost 2 trillion. It's hard to say. I hope everything goes up, but me hoping it go up doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go up. But this is the market cap to say for Bitcoin I was talking about. I hope it goes crazy, but like I talked about earlier in the video, which you might have missed out on, about what market cap actually is, because you can't say, for instance, that everybody's hoping that the Shiba Inu coin goes crazy, and it's at 25, so it's worth 14 billion, and Bitcoin's worth 771 billion. So maybe if things went good, this possibly could pop for a day or two, and it might maybe 10x. So what 10x of that might be? 10x of 25,000 or 2,500. It might. I'm not sure on my math, but maybe it might lose 2 zeros possibly. But chances are, if it does lose 2 zeros, as fast as it goes up, it'll probably come back down unless Bitcoin and the whole market picks up. So I really don't want to say that it's going to go crazy, because it all depends on hype. There's 3 things that I would recommend when investing in cryptocurrencies. I'm not sure about stocks. We'll have to ask Frank on his channel what he thinks about stocks. But the 3 things that I do recommend in regards to if you're going to get into any cryptocurrency is number 1, it's in the top 100, because I really don't want to go after the more long shots, because I lose money on the long shots usually. But you got to have some long shots to try hitting out of the park. So number 1 is top 100, which is on the top 100 cryptos. You can type and you'll find, or top 20, it'll show you. Number 2, I want to make sure that the coin is listed on a major market exchange, such as Coinbase, Gemini. That's what I get because I live in New York. I can't get some other stuff. Crypto, KuCoin. I really don't want to go and jump on and use like Pancake Swap and that, because there's all those fees in there, and those are more of the long shot coins where you got to switch them over. But I tried buying a coin that, number 2, like I said, is on a major exchange, because I don't want to pay no extra gas fees to buy a coin. And then number 3, I look at a coin for hype, because if there's no hype in it and there's no interest, then people they're not going to spend their money on it. So let's just say I was offered back in the day, a relative of ours, he said, hey, you should get on the SHIB. And I was going to get in the SHIB way back when it was way, way down when it first started out. And I was going to buy $500 of it, but with the gas fees through Ethereum, I didn't buy the $500, so it would cost like $300 in fees. So I said, forget it. So then Shiba jumped onto Coinbase, and I was watching a bunch of videos on YouTube because I didn't want to miss out on making some crazy money. So I bought in $1,000 worth at like 50-something, 5,200, I want to say. And it's been down ever since, but I didn't want to, take a chance of missing out on the 52 or getting the coin. So I got about 17 million of them for that $1,000. And ever since then, I go to my Coinbase every day. I look at it, and it's usually, I paid $1,000, so I know exactly what it should be worth, and it's been anywhere from around like $400 to $500. So if it does go up eventually, and I make some profit, I hate to say it, I'm going to jump out and I'll reconsider where I want to go next. I'm not saying anything bad about Sheeb. It's just so hard because there's just so many coins, and the coin also falls back to the market cap. And on top of the market cap, uh, there's just so many coins out there that just makes it, I don't want to say impossible, but very hard. How could I explain it in common sense terms of an average person? The developers, they need to figure out a way to burn the coin, get rid of it. We can't use our own money. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it in my sheep too because I got another 6 million I bought for my grandkids. It's in a Gemini wallet, and it was in the low 40s. I think I paid 4,100 for it. So I'm just gonna hold on to it because it don't owe me nothing. If it goes high, I'm gonna jump back on. But the developers, I know people want to burn the coin, which is great. Myself, being a small investor, I can't see us buying a coin and burning it because I don't have that extra money to get rid of. So if the developers don't figure out a way to burn the coin, it makes it so much tougher. Like I said, there's all these people want to start the bird channels, which I do, support and agree with, but I can't see people as an average person like myself or you spending your hard-earned money that you work for, and you don't have no extra money really, just to throw it away. So if I could say that in English, people say, they ask the developer questions such as, say, the milkshake or the queenie, and nobody gives you the real answers. And what can I say to that is, I compare everything in life to grass cutting. So this is the way I look at sheep. Let's just say your neighbor's lawn is always high, and you decide that, every week or every 2 weeks you're going to go cut his front lawn because you're sick and tired of it being high. And eventually, you're just going to give up after a couple months or a year. And you're going to say, you know what? Let it be high. I'm wasting my time. Nothing's happening. So you're on your own. So basically, some people are losing interest, such as, with AMC stock because it's taking forever, or GME. But like I said, we can only do so much. And if the developers don't want to help us out, because who knows what they made or what their intentions are, or what the next $1 million project is going to be, such as the metaverse, or the metaverse might turn out to be worth nothing, or it might take 5 more years. But if anybody's in the coin like sheep, you got to understand the market cap, and it's a long term, and everybody wants to make $1 million overnight, and that's really not going to happen. We need a lot of burns, otherwise the price. So true, but when it falls back to the common person like you or I to, find a way to burn the coin, it's very hard. So I don't want to say nothing bad or negative about it, but I just give realistic answers. I don't want to point nobody in the wrong direction, but I'm also not as scared to tell you the truth because I'd rather have somebody tell me the truth than I don't want to say point me in the wrong direction, but give me some hope because I hate to say it, but a lot of people with these with the channels like you or I are watching right now, such as AMC or SHIB, they really don't want to tell their people that are watching, and cheering them on that this might not go nowhere because they don't want to take a chance of losing clientele, or I should say subscriptions on their channels, because that's how they're making their money. So, but I got SHIB for the long run also, so I'm gonna hold on to it and hope it goes up. But like I said, if it does start going up, I'm going to sell because so many times I keep, trading with my emotions, figuring it's going to go higher, and it goes down. Just recently, 2 weeks ago, I have 110 AMC shares, which isn't much, but I started buying them in mid-January this year because crypto wasn't doing nothing. It was staying sideways. I was getting into mining, which I've been mining probably for about a little over a year and a half now, and it was starting to go down. So there really was no hype. So I jumped over. I found you guys on the channel that I watch, and I jumped on the AMC movement, hoping that there's a chance that I can make some crazy money. So I got 110 shares that I was able to acquire over the course of January this year, middle of January, and it went up to $34. And I was sitting home watching it that day because in the wintertime, if it's not snowing, I get my chores done around the farm over here. I got nothing to do except, watch the charts or watch people on YouTube. And it went up to $34. I could have doubled my money because I'm in it under $17. I'm at like the high $16 range, and I could have doubled my money. And I'm sorry that I didn't, but I didn't want to take a chance of possibly selling my 110 shares and having no shares left, and it becomes worth crazy money. So with the rest of my things, except for I'm not going to say AMC, or maybe if you're in GME, maybe just hold on to them till they go to the moon. That's what I'm going to do. But the rest of my stocks or any crypto that I got, if I make some money, I'm going to sell it because the price is going to go back down. Over the course of the last, say, 6 months, I missed out on 3 small Bitcoin runs that I possibly could have increased my position, sold high when it was in the low 60s and bought back in the 50s and got more Bitcoin to hold on to, because I do believe that Bitcoin is going to be worth a lot of money in the future. Same thing, I have a lot of Apple stocks too that I believe in Apple, but it's a tough call. So, you got to figure out what you want to do and how much you need to make. But like I said, trade with your profits. Don't trade with your emotions, because then you're going to end up saying, man, I should have. And that's the worst thing you can do. So I'm going to jump back. You guys, if you're interested in doing any mining, and if you ain't got no miners, you just got a basic computer system, check out this page. I started with them. They're real simple. I never got hacked. I never had no problems. I never got my wallet stolen. I shouldn't talk too loud, though, because maybe it might happen. This is called Nice Hash. It's super easy. Hey, Josh, what's up on there? This is called Nice Hash. I showed Frank about it. It's super easy. And if you just got a regular computer at home, click on it like right here, and it'll show this little video, and it'll look at your computer system. It's not going to steal nothing. It's not going to take none of your information and sell to nobody. You're not going to get scammed. This is totally safe. I've been using it for almost 2 years now, and they actually have people that actually are on there can answer questions for you. But this is so easy. This will show you the ropes on how to get involved in doing some cryptocurrency and how it actually works. And all you're just doing is you're actually solving problems on the blockchain. And what's nice about Nice Hash, you're actually mining Ethereum because that's the most profitable coin. But with Nice Hash, you could pick what you want to get paid in. So I get paid, even though I'm mining Ethereum through Nice Hash, they pay me out in Bitcoin. You could pick any coin you want to get paid, and they have several coins to pick from. So that's what's cool about it, because like I said, I do believe Bitcoin is going to be worth the most. It's been around for the longest time. It's the original gangster, and I do believe in it. So check out the site if you want to get on it, and just check it out. And then just say, for instance, you got a newer computer, you might be able to make $1, maybe $2 a day. I'm not sure, depending on how new your computer is. But in my opinion, it's worth it to let it run in the background. And you could still do other stuff like watch YouTube or do other programs. But when you're doing them other programs, it might go down and you might lose a little less coin. But for the rest of the time, when you're not using it, it just runs quietly in the background. No problem. And after, a couple days, maybe a month, you might have an extra 20 or 30 bucks in there, maybe even more. I'm not sure, what kind of computer you got, but this will point you in the right direction. And hey, maybe you could get yourself, a dinner, some pizza and chicken wings, or, your favorite drink for the week or whatever off of it. And if you got it already, run it in the background. So I'm going to talk about if you do get hooked up with this Nice Hash and you decide that you want to get more into cryptocurrency mining, all you're just doing is solving problems on the blockchain. There's several pools you could click from to check out, such as if you go to a program and search under F2 pools, or you could click on what you got. It seems very complicated. If you guys are interested in it, and you want to learn something about it, or you're not sure, just hit me up in the chat if we're on Clay's or on Frank's or something. If I'm not on, or leave me a message on my bell notification, and I'll either answer it for you, or I'll jump on live and we'll try to figure it out, or we'll go on Frank's channel and check it out and get it figured out. Because really, myself and Frank, we're just trying to learn people. Knowledge is power, and we're trying to help you hopefully make a couple dollars at it. So I'm going to jump on eBay just to show you. Make sure you do your homework on this, because the prices of graphics cards are coming way, way down, because there's not much profit being made in mining. Like you say, there's not much profit. There's still profit. If you look back from a couple of years, if you want to check out another guy who's very knowledgeable on doing mining, he's a small guy like me. I mean, he's got a lot of clients and subscriptions on there. Check out, his name is Brandon Coin. Real good dude. He answers a lot of questions. He's a small-time guy, just a little one-man operation, and he's been doing it for many, many years, and he gives a lot of good answers. So I'm going to jump on eBay real quick, share this with you, show you what I'm looking at. If you guys are considering, and you guys do the nice hash, and you want to look into maybe getting a graphics card or upgrading your your current PC to play better games. If you do any gaming, I don't do gaming. That'd be something. If you got a question for Kalani, Kalani's pretty knowledgeable. He's got his own channel for gaming, and he has a pretty good idea of what you might need. So I'm on eBay right now. I just clicked on it. This one, like right here, this 3080 Founders Edition, $18.99, crazy money. You got to know about gigabytes. Any card that, if you're looking to buy, I wouldn't buy any card that was lower than 8 gigabytes. So 8 gigabytes and higher, I'd be interested in, because as the files get larger and larger for doing the mathematical problems, solving the blockchain, if you got like 6 GPUs, I should say 6 gigabyte or 4 gigabyte, you can't solve those problems because there's not enough memory on your card. So you could just mine smaller coins, but those smaller coins really aren't worth nothing. So you got to research it, because the price has been coming down a lot. This 3060 Ti is a pretty good price. I was paying anywhere from $800 to $1,000 over the last several months to get these cards. I was paying double, maybe a little bit more. Hey, Josh, thanks for stopping by. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you shortly. Maybe Frank will come on. I'm not sure. I think he's gonna. I got to check it out, but we'll see you shortly, Josh. Thank you for stopping by. So anyways, this is a pretty good price right here, the 3060 Ti. If you guys want to find out what the real price is on these cards, go to Best Buy. I'm not sure if you got a Best Buy store by you, but just type in Best Buy in your search. It's an appliance store, and you can click on graphics cards, and those are the true retail prices. So this card, you probably could get it, if you could get it from Best Buy, which I haven't checked in a couple months now because I gave up on trying to buy these cards. But this card probably is $400 to $500 card, I would say. But EVGA is pretty good, so it might be $500. So this guy's only charging an extra $99, which isn't too bad. But Best Buy will give you the current prices if you could find them. But that's definitely the way to go. So just check out eBay. It'll give you a price. If you guys want to check out Facebook Marketplace in your area, that's another good place to go. I wouldn't buy nothing unless I was able to meet up with the person and give them cash and see the card. Don't take no chances of buying it through their site where they're going to ship it to you, because I really don't think that there's a good chance that you might get scanned. Like this one right here at $485, this 3060 Ti is a great price, but actually I'm looking at it now. It's in bid, so let me get out of this section. Let me go to buy it now. Let's see what we got. Nope, we don't want that one. There we go, buy it now. So you just got to be careful, because you can get scammed easily if you send people your money. That's why I just do cash. Meet them somewhere out in the open at a Tim Hortons, a coffee shop or something. So these are $649, $595. I think that's a good price right there if this guy's got a good rating. But But who knows? Just because they got a good rating, they might not be, honestful people. It's easy to take a picture of something and put it on there. So this would be a good card though to get into, because you could use it, your kids maybe you to do some gaming. At least it's pretty current, so you can do a lot more with it. And in the future, if crypto mining should really take a crap, you probably still could get some of your money back, maybe $400, maybe a little bit more, depending on the gamers what they're looking for. So that's a good place to look for. And then also right here is what I use. This is an old standby. Many people talk about them. AMD. Let me share it with you. This is also on eBay. You can look them up on your Facebook, maybe Craigslist. I'm not sure if Craigslist is really that popular anymore. I've been on it a long time. These RX 580, 8 gigabytes, they're very good cards. They're the old workhorses. They've been around probably for 3 or 4 years, maybe a little bit longer. I would say any of these cards, if you can get them for $200, it's a good price to get into. 210, 204, 250 is right on the borderline. I was buying these all days long for about $200, and then when they really started taking off, I started paying $300 to $350 a card. I never paid no more than $350. This would be a good one right here, but he wants $54 to ship at $168. So I would say these cards, you got to make sure they're 8 gigabytes because a lot of these cards are 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes are worth maybe $75 because you can only do Ethereum Classic with it. Ethereum Classic's only worth like $35 a coin. So, but in the future, when Ethereum becomes 2.0 and you won't be able to mine it because it's become proof of stake, we might have to take these better cards and drop down and mine that Ethereum Classic for $38. I'm not sure, when it's going to happen. It's going to happen sooner or later because the developers of Ethereum want to make the Ethereum more valuable, and they want to tie up or get rid of the gas fees. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about today. I had fun. I'm trying to. I got a new camera. My wife bought me. Kalani told me about going on the Streamlabs I use, or StreamYard, and changing my background to my mansion. I also got a brickyard one, or brick wall one. That's pretty cool. You guys got any questions out there or anything? Anything you want to talk about? So I'm just hanging out. Got all my chores done. It's windy outside. I got to do some grocery shopping. I'm going to stick around for a little bit and see if Frank comes on. So I just wanted to jump on. I was hoping that there'd be, a million people would jump over, but I'm thankful that Drew, you stopped, Shredder, you stopped, English Toad, Josh. It was great. Great that you guys came by. But like I said, make sure you just research what market cap is and 24-hour volume, because that's going to give you a lot of answers that you need to answer. No questions. Still waiting for my ride. That's going to come in a crate assembled. That's even better. All you got to do is take it out and put some gas in it. Well, it's not off topic. Hey, this old helmet. That's cool. Welcome to the stream. You're not off topic, Josh. I should say English Toad. I don't know. I could tell you what I really think, but some people might get mad at me. Or I could keep you guys hanging on and keep your subscribers forever. So I guess I'll tell you what I really think. To be honest, we want ourselves, we want to get as much money from the hedge funds as possible. And also in return, the hedge funds, the market makers want to get all the money from us too. So how can I say this? I don't want nobody to get mad. I'm thinking, Toad. I'm trying to say this nicely. Uh, well, do I think we're going to get the crazy numbers? I don't think so. I know you guys don't want to hear it. Like I said, I got 110 of them. I paid about a little less than $17 for them. I got some dry powder off to the side. If it gets back down to $15 or $16, I'm going to buy more because I'm hoping that it gets to the moon and I make some crazy money. It's the true only long shot that I have going. So I just, it's a funny question because, like I said, I've been around money, not crazy money or life changing money, but I've been self-employed, so I've always been dealing with money, going to banks, depositing checks, trying to make some money off doing interest accounts, some CDs, and nobody wants to give up their money. So when it comes to money, I learned I don't talk about stuff. I have a stable of race horses that I got that I don't talk about because I don't want no negative. Hey, Shredder, thank you. But when it comes to money, anything involving money, there's always going to be some kind of a cheating or laundering, or somebody does something to better themselves from maybe inside information or something. I mean, nobody knows what it's going to do. So the only thing we can just do is keep playing the game. And then I think the longer the game keeps going on, I think people will get frustrated, and they just get to a point where they're going to make a couple dollars. I hope you're talking about the 5K marathon. But I keep thinking the longer it keeps dragging on, the more that the hedge funds or the shorts, they're winning the game. I don't know. 5,000, I would say, my opinion, definitely no. Maybe keep a couple off to the side in case it does get there. Several thousand, I don't know. I know Frank was saying he believes it's going to be 17, 48, 81. I'm going 10 cents lower because that's my birthday. I'm going to go 71 cents. So I'll get filled before Frank. I don't know. I mean, how, we all want to be greedy, and also comes from thinking with your heart, and getting with emotionally involved. But I got 110 of them at say $17, so that's 1,700. Add 200, say, so I got $1,900 into it. So if it gets to $100, that might be tempting. If it gets to $300, that might even be $500 would be great too. I'd be tickled pink because I would take a $2,000 investment, saying if I got to $500, I would make what, 50,000. So that would be great. I hope it gets there, but is it going to get there? I don't know. I don't control nothing at all. I'm just a small person, and somebody like a major hedge fund could throw some crazy millions of billions of dollars into it just to control the price for the day. Like I said, with money and betting involved, because we're gambling right now, anything is truly possible. I hope I hope it does get to $500. When I was a younger lad in my 30s and late 20s, I was a volunteer fireman in our area, and I used to have to work bingos on Friday nights. You had to do so many bingos. And all I could say about that is what I learned is money comes to money. So a lot of times there'd be my wife would go with the kids. They were smaller back then, and we could have used the money. And once in a blue moon, she would they'll buy me something. So she would go to bingo, and we could use the money. And once in a while she'd win, but most of the time it'd be older people there that didn't need the money, and they'd be like, bingo again. So the way I look in life is money comes to money. So told I had this crazy idea because I'm hoping to get it to 1,000 subscribers, which is very hard. Um, so I was watching another guy that pops in on our channel once in a blue moon. I was watching him talk, so I was looking at his name, and he had a check mark next to his name. This is off topic a little bit, which is pretty funny. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to get my name with a check mark next to it. And the first thing it said, in order to get the check mark next to your name, you need 100,000 subscribers. So I dropped the phone on the floor. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because just to get to 1,000, it's just about impossible. And to get to 100,000, you got to be doing something pretty right. But I'm going to take my channel. I'm going to hit it hard. Starting on Monday. Before Clay comes on, I'm going to go on from like 11 to 11:45. I'm going to do a live whenever I'm working and just show me some cutting grass. And I'm going to take them videos and come home and clip them real fast and make a short video out of that. And maybe I'll generate some people to try to get to the 1,000. I'm not trying to make a livelihood off it. I was trying to get a couple extra bucks. And hey, if I can make some extra money, I'll be happy with it because we can all use some extra money. But like I said, with money, it's just so hard to predict because, like I said, money comes to money, and you got to figure out when you want to bail. Because you say, for instance, let's say you got one share and you paid $30 for it. Well, you can't expect that one share to go to 10,000 or 100,000 because there's not enough money in the world, which falls back to hey, what's up, Trapper? How are you? There's not enough money in the world that's going to cover it. So I did when I started talking earlier, told you missed it. I got up to 155. My wife, she went on her Facebook. She's part of a Facebook group where we went to high school, and she asked them if they would start, they'd be so kind and subscribe, and I would subscribe back if they had a YouTube channel. So I popped up in a matter of a week from 133 to 155. So, I still got a long way to go. No, Toad. No, we'll subscribe to your channel. Get your channel going. We'll give you a push. We'll get you to 155. That's not hard. But to go back to, say if you had that, just say if you had one share of AMC, and you hope to got to 500, which would be great. And it got to 1,000. You might hope that it goes higher, but like I said, it's just you got to come back to the market cap and how much money there is in the world, because maybe, just maybe, for 1 minute it might get to say $4,000, but if you don't hit that sell button, or if you can't get filled quick enough on that sell order, or if they halt it, it might drop from 4,000 back down to say 2,500, which is still good money. So you got to come up with a number. And I'm not sure if you were in the chat earlier. I was talking about Bitcoin. I missed out on 3 chances where I could have sold my Bitcoin and bought back in, but I kept saying it's going to go higher, it's going to go higher, it's going to go higher. And unfortunately, it didn't go as high as I thought it was going to go. And I could have made, a couple dollars off of that, off of the actual increasing my position. Because just say, for instance, some people, if they're happy if they make a small trade and they make say $5 or $10 off the trade, as long as there's no premiums involved, such as a fee for selling your share or buying a share. So they'll be happy because it's considered to them a winning trade. So you have to draw the line on something like that, because it's just it's your money. And to me, $1,000, like I missed out 2 weeks ago, and I could have made $1,800 if I would have sold it. The money, when it was at $34, I could have doubled my money. And now that I didn't do it because I was scared it wasn't going to happen, going to go higher, and now I'm kicking myself in the butt. So it all falls back to what you're thinking. You working today, Trapper? What you up to? Got the day off? Live grass cutting would be good. No, no. Uh, it's so hard to get people to stop and to check out your channel. Right now, I'm at the point where I don't even ask anybody to subscribe anymore or hit the like button because I consider it maybe they're insulted by saying it, by me saying it. So I'm just happy you stop by now and say hi. That's good enough for me because it might take me maybe, you know, if I keep plugging away, maybe 2 more years to get to 1,000, unless I find a way to do bikini swim models at the beach. Maybe then I'll get a lot of views possibly. But I'm trying to keep everything respectful and keep it nice with people, and I treat people the way I want to be treated. So I do hope that I get to it. There's a couple of guys on YouTube that are big time, which I do watch, and great for them that they got to that point. Same thing with some people that are in the stocks and that, or in the cryptos that we're involved in. But we're all here because we want to make money. We don't want to miss the opportunity. So that's the way I look at it. And on my SHIB and Ethereum today, I'm down $100 profit. Yeah, you could do it for the long haul. The long haul, I should say. But Toad, I would recommend, if it was me, if you're up some money, sell it and buy back in because you're not gonna miss the rocket ship. The only way you're gonna miss the rocket ship is like if Elon Musk decided he was gonna, possibly buy something. Then you might miss the rocket ship for a couple of days, but it's going to come back down because everything that goes up got to come down. And the only thing I would recommend, because I have such a small amount of the 110 AMC shares, I'm just going to sit on them, and I might kick myself in the butt. They might go back down to $8 and stay there forever, and I'll lose out on some money. But that's the only really long shot I got that seems promising. So if you could have took that money and just buy back in, that's what I would do, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, except for GME and AMC. So the way I look at it, also, Toad, is I've been self-employed my whole life. I started cutting grass in '93. I've been doing a bad job at it ever since, but I still get paid because I show up, so they feel guilty and obligated to my customers, so they pay me. So it's something that keeps me alive. My wife's got a good job, so she's got a good retirement coming, but I have no retirement. And when I was younger, I was bad with money. If I had $100 in my pocket, I would spend $100 that day, or if I had $10, I'd spend $10 that day because the next day I'd go right back out and make money. So I never really thought I was going to get old, and now that I'm 50, I'm getting older. I'm slowing down a little bit. I don't heal as quick as I used to heal, and I really didn't save for retirement. So unfortunately, I'm going to be cutting grass and snow plowing to the day I die. But that's okay because that's my choice that I made by not doing anything with my money, such as saving it or trying to invest it to make more money. And so what I'm trying to do now with crypto is I'm hoping that by 2030, the small little amount of money that I put into it, might be worth $1 million or possibly a little bit more. But you never know, and who knows? And by 2030, $1 million might only be worth $10,000. So, but that's my outlook on life. I did everything for myself, and I'm happy with what I did. I accomplished a lot of things. Most people love me. Some people hate me, but that's okay. I don't take nothing personal. No. She might leave me and get a guy that's got a nice retirement too. You never know, Toad. It's 2022. Oh, she's yelling at me, Toad. She says if she leaves me, because we've been married for so long, she'd have to give me half of the retirement. So that sounds pretty good, actually. And I own nothing right now. Everything's hers, so I get half of everything. That might not be such a bad idea, actually. And she's got to pay me alimony on top of it. Hey, Toad, I'm going to have to hit you up later and call you. We got to talk about this. This could be a big financial gain for me. I don't have to watch YouTube anymore or play around with the videos. I can just hang out all day at the above ground swimming pool and suntan. And I could actually maybe have somebody come cut my grass for a change. But actually, my wife cuts the grass here, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, 50% of everything. 50% of everything is a lot compared to zero that I got now. That's pretty good. Man, I never thought about that. I learned something new today. That's awesome. So what you got going on? Anything this weekend, Toad? Just hanging out? I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. So anyways, I'm going to start cutting grass on Monday, I'm hoping. Some guys have been cutting during this week. A couple people were out, I've seen, but everything's still pretty wet. So starting Monday, it'll be back to the work grind. Like I said, I'm going to start going live Monday. I'll probably cut 4 days a week, and I'll probably go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, unless it's raining, and I'll probably jump out about 10:45, 11 o'clock Eastern time and go for like 45 minutes, and then I'll jump on Clay's and I'll put them on the headphones and listen to them in the background because it makes the day go by faster, and I really like reading the chat. It's a lot of fun, especially when we start talking about stuff off topic. That really makes it, pretty fun, such as we might be talking about a certain stock and people are talking about, songs, talking about songs from the past or changing a flat tire or something. So the chat's really what makes it fun. Because up until this past December, I watched a million YouTube videos, but I never watched the chat part. And then I found out about the chat one day, and now I'm hooked. I chat with everybody. I jump on at nighttime. I go watch drag racing videos and talk with some guys in Florida. They're pretty cool. We have some fun laughing, talking about the old times, and it's pretty cool. You got your other phone on, Hunter? No. On 6. Let's see if make sure Frank didn't pop on at all.
No, I just looked at YouTube.
He's not on then? Okay, that's cool. But that's about it, Toad. I got nothing going on, nothing new. Just gonna go grocery shopping a little bit. Look and see if Frank comes on and just hang out, and then maybe tomorrow morning, maybe 10 o'clock my time, I'm gonna go to the Amish to get some horse betting, and I'll show some people, the Amish people. They don't like to be videotaped. I don't tell them I'm videotaping them, and you can check out life down in the Amish country if you're around tomorrow. That'd be cool. You guys will get a kick out of it if you've never seen the Amish people. They're very nice people. They're kind and generous. They like to talk to people. They just they believe in old fashions, and they don't want to modernize. I tell the guy that owns a sawmill over there. I told him, I said, you know what, my friend? I said, if you would just put some electricity here, you could cut enough wood in one day that you would cut in 1 week. But unfortunately, they don't believe in modernization. They live by the old school of how they do things. But that's fine. That's how they choose to be. I don't play the piano. No. I play the drums. Not good, but I play them. My wife, she plays the clarinet. I met her in high school. We were in the band, in the marching band, back in the day. That was a long time ago. That was in the late 80s. So we're old. I wish I knew how to play the piano. That would be awesome. Just to walk up to it and start, jamming. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Toad, if you're bored and you want to learn a couple things and you want to see regarding AMC stock especially, go to a guy on YouTube. He's called Common Sense Investor. The Common Sense Investor. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. It's down south. He's a Southern boy. You being across the pond, you might understand a little bit of Southern boy. He's pretty fun. He's older than me. he likes to drink on his videos. It's pretty fun. He's always smoking cigarettes, but he'll tell you the truth. And he's I don't want to say he's knowledgeable, but he does a lot of AMC studying, and he talks to other people such as Lou from Wall Street. He doesn't like the Ape Father. They all take cheap shots at each other, but it's pretty comical and it's pretty amazing. And sometimes he does a live streams at 5 o'clock in the morning my time. When I get up, sometimes I'll catch him, and it would be like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock his time, and he might have been out drinking or whatever. But he's pretty cool. He tells it like it is, and he's not afraid to ruffle anybody's feathers or say things that people don't want to hear. So check him out. He's called The Common Sense Investor, CSI. He's pretty cool. You get a lot of laughs. You'll sit there at night and show the wife, and you guys are like, this guy's crazy. And the crazy part is he's probably got 7,000 people following him, which is amazing. But sometimes you say the right things and you get people to join. So Todd, I'm going to start wrapping it up. I got to go, like I said, go grocery shopping. I'm going to get my wife's glasses, and then I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the day. Hang out. So Drew was first in chat. I forgot to tell Drew he was first in chat. Drew, thanks for stopping by. Drew, if you're still listening in the background, I'm waiting to get on your live stream. I missed the last one. I know, shame on me. I'm sorry. Shredda, thanks so much for stopping by. It's always fun talking. Drew, Toad, awesome. I'm glad you're here. Made it a lot of fun. Josh, thanks for also stopping. You guys saved the day. I was going to have to call my mom and have her come on here and just subscribe, and at least I get one person in the chat. So, but thank you so much. You guys have a nice weekend. Trapper, I almost forgot about you, Trapper. I'm so sorry, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping too, Trapper. I'm going to take off. Don't forget to look for the video tonight, 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping. And if you want to say it with me, till next time. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm going to go look and see for Frank. Maybe I'll catch you there. And Toad, I'll put a little thing out in the morning. If I'm going to go live, going to see the Amish people, check them out. You get a good laugh if I do. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to take off. It was a lot of fun. Thanks a million. Hope everybody makes $1 million. And don't forget to cut your grass. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.